Hello everyone! Today we're heading to Paris to discover the Elie Saab Autumn-Winter 2026-2027 Haute Couture show, a collection that infuses an unexpected dose of surrealism into the heart of traditional evening wear. Paris, July 8th, a dimmed light wraps around the runway, recalling the muted, intimate, and captivating atmosphere of classic Parisian salons. Have you ever imagined the thrill of a masquerade ball, where ultimate elegance meets the freedom of anonymity? The setting instantly creates a dramatic tension, both mystical, unsettling, and deeply sophisticated. For this couture season, the Lebanese designer boldly explores the spellbinding world of surrealist masked balls. Drawing from the visual archives of the 20th century's most legendary gatherings, from iconic portraits of Richard Burton and Elizabeth Taylor to the dreamlike compositions of René Magritte and Salvador Dali, the collection builds a dialogue between high society heritage and surrealist imagination. It seeks to transform traditional gala attire into a true poetic landscape, where geometric precision in cut constantly meets visual illusion. On the runway, the models walk with a regal pace, measured with an almost hypnotic slowness. The overall rhythm of the presentation is grounded and ceremonial. Most silhouettes favor a long, stretched verticality, sometimes broken by this season's visual signature, meticulously sculpted face masks, or dramatic, voluminous necklines that frame the gaze while preserving the mystery of the posture. A striking example of this architectural construction lies in the reinterpretation of Salvador Dali's famous meditative rose as a structural motif. The design creates the illusion of a flower suspended above the silhouette, without ever adding a sense of heaviness. On an ivory dress with pure draping, the complex architecture of the bodice seems to fade away entirely, leaving a single graphic black stem to emerge, playing on a visual contrast of remarkable precision. The color palette constantly navigates between light and shadow. The clash of textures opposes the rich density of a gradient velvet, moving from deep black to theatrical burgundy, with the fluid transparency of silk chiffon, illusion tulle, and sculpted organza. Under the soft runway lights, intricate ombre beadwork and reflections of Duchess satin catch the light, creating organic dimension that moves with every step. At the heart of the ateliers, the precision of artisanal craftsmanship shines through the metamorphosis and deconstruction of classic floral motifs. In the finishing work, the black iris takes shape through carved cutouts, reminiscent of stained glass or the structure of a queen's wing. Additionally, the house introduces a major evolution: impeccably tailored co-ed tuxedos with sleek restraint, bringing an unprecedented tailoring rigor to a wardrobe traditionally centered on evening gowns. The overall narrative opens with fluid, draped silhouettes, setting an initial tone of lightness and delicacy. Gradually, as the show progresses, volumes intensify, the palette darkens, and the atmosphere grows richer with the introduction of heavy velvets and three-dimensional embroideries. The final climax reveals imposing silhouettes of unique scale, where the sought-after anonymity of the mask meets the historic grandeur of royal court attire. This creative vision may spark debate. By leaning into a narrative imagery as dense as surrealism, and relying on bold, oversized accessories, the designer embraces a collection conceived primarily as a creative laboratory. A strong stylistic choice that intentionally steps away from everyday functionality to feed the pure fantasy and extravagance of haute couture. This presentation marks a singular and intriguing chapter in the house's modern story. It demonstrates a true capacity to inject a sense of mystery, playfulness, and sharp tailoring rigor into a creative vocabulary, usually known for high-octane red carpet glamour. Do you think this touch of surrealist eccentricity successfully redefines evening wear for Elie Saab? Let me know your honest thoughts in the comments. I'm curious to read your perspective. Thank you so much for sharing this breakdown with me. For a bit of backstory, Truman Capote's legendary black and white ball at the Plaza Hotel in 1966, which directly inspired the mood of this show, already required guests to wear masks, a clever way to temporarily blur social hierarchies and break the rules of Hollywood elite. I wish you a wonderful viewing for the rest of the show. Enjoy every single look, and I'll see you very soon for a new analysis.